Welcome to Self-Reliance Hypnotherapy. As you enter into this sacred space now, pause, be still, and take a deep breath in through your nose. And slowly exhale out through your mouth. Allow yourself to recenter your scattered senses, to gather the fragments of your day, and return them gently to the presence of your soul. This moment is not about effort. It's not about fixing or figuring anything out. This moment is simply about remembering. Remembering that peace was never outside of you. It lives within you, patiently waiting to be noticed again. Take another breath in, and as you exhale, allow your shoulders to soften, your jaw to release, and your belly to rise and fall without resistance. You're safe here. This time is for you. And by choosing to be here, you're already practicing a sacred act of self-care. Perhaps for the first time in a long time, or perhaps in a way deeper than ever before. Let's talk about surrender. Surrender is often misunderstood. People hear the word and think it means giving up, letting go of control, admitting defeat. But true surrender isn't about weakness. It's about wisdom. It's not about letting go of responsibility. It's about letting go of resistance. We surrender when we realize that forcing things, people, outcomes, timing, only adds more tension to our nervous system. And that tension keeps us trapped in survival mode. To surrender to the flow of life, we must first regulate our nervous system and create a sense of safety within. This brings calm to our inner storm. It quiets the urge to clench, to brace, to run. And in that stillness, something sacred begins. You start to respond rather than react. A response comes from a place of thought, compassion, and clarity. Reaction, on the other hand, is the echo of fear, the body trying to defend itself against something that may not even be a threat anymore. Even amidst chaos, you can meet life with softness. You can unclench your hands and receive the gifts that are meant for you. You can learn to breathe in the presence of uncertainty and feel supported by something deeper than logic. Let's begin that process now. Let's bring awareness to something you may never have been taught in school or even in therapy. It's a part of you called the vagus nerve. This nerve is one of the most powerful systems in your body. A long, winding messenger that begins at the base of your brain and travels down your neck, through your chest, your lungs, your heart, and your stomach, touching nearly every vital organ along the way. This is your body's built-in healing superhighway, connecting your brain to your gut. It helps regulate your heart rate, your breath, digestion, even your immune response. It's your gateway to safety. And when your vagus nerve is functioning well, you feel calm. You feel grounded. You feel present in your life, in your body, and in your choices. But when it's out of balance, after trauma, prolonged stress, living in survival mode for years, or simply never having felt truly safe or supported, it can create a cascade of symptoms that are often misunderstood or mislabeled. That tightness in your chest, that lump in your throat you can't explain, that emotional shutdown where you feel nothing at all, that sudden flood of tears or rage, that exhaustion that sleep doesn't fix, that need to please everyone, to avoid conflict, to earn love. This isn't weakness. This isn't who you are. This is your nervous system asking for help. When the vagus nerve is underactive or overwhelmed, it can contribute to chronic illness, autoimmune issues, gut problems, inflammation, hormone imbalances. It can worsen depression, make you feel like you're walking through fog, unable to feel joy, unable to care. It can keep you stuck in cycles of anger, exploding when you don't want to, or turning the anger inward, silently resenting yourself for not being able to get it together. It can prolong the effects of PTSD, even if the trauma happened years ago, because the body remembers what the mind forgets. You may feel invisible. You may feel numb. You may feel like you're doing everything right, but still waking up every day with a weight you can't name. But now you know this has a name. This has a source. And this can be changed. The moment you place your hand on your chest and breathe with awareness, you begin to stimulate your vagus nerve and remind your body that it's okay now, that you're not in danger, that you're not alone, that you don't need to perform or please to survive. You are safe. You are worthy. And you are healing. Even now, as you listen to the sound of my voice, you're building new neural pathways. You're telling your body a new story. You're choosing to come back home to yourself. Let's talk about what truly creates change. Because the nervous system isn't rewired through force. It's not changed overnight by a breakthrough moment. It's changed by gentle, consistent reminders that safety is possible, that softness is allowed, that healing is earned not by effort, but by intention. You need a ritual of reconnection. Even just a few minutes a day of stimulating your vagus nerve through breath work, humming, gentle touch, cold exposure, or even listening to this recording begins to shift your entire foundation. It's like watering a plant. You don't flood it once and expect it to thrive. You nourish it daily. And even if you don't see the change right away, the roots are growing deeper. The stem is getting stronger. The bloom is already in motion, even if unseen. This is about momentum. Let this recording, this breath, this quiet space become your lighthouse. Now, let's deepen into this truth. See yourself now, not through the lens of survival, fear, or expectations, but as you truly are. This version of you is free. You are no longer hiding. You are no longer dimming. You are no longer shrinking yourself to be loved by people who never learned how to love themselves. Instead, you are reclaiming your voice, reclaiming your body, reclaiming your energy and your breath. And the most beautiful part is, this is not a fantasy. This is who you are without the static. So take a breath now and let this vision anchor into your cells. Let it wrap around you like a warm light. You simply need to keep returning to yourself, one breath, one choice, one moment at a time. Every day, give yourself the gift of this sacred window, because healing isn't just a decision, it's a devotion. And as you devote yourself to this path, to showing up, listening, softening, you begin to realize something extraordinary. You are not behind. You are not off track. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Even the discomfort, even the pause, even the uncertainty you've been trying to escape, it all has purpose. And if that feels impossible right now, that's okay too. This isn't about bypassing your pain. It's about creating space for it to shift. So much of your energy has been spent analyzing the problem, retelling the story, trying to make sense of what's gone wrong. But what if, just for this moment, you let go of trying to solve the problem and instead open your heart to receive the lesson? What if the pain was never a punishment, but a portal, a sacred invitation to wake up to the truth of who you are? Your energy is precious. It creates, it attracts, it shapes your life. So what happens when, little by little, you begin to redirect your energy away from fear, away from why me, and toward what's really working, what's growing, what's unfolding, what's here? Right now, something in your life is whispering, "This is the way." Maybe it's not loud. Maybe it's not even what you expected, but it's guiding you forward. And you're listening. That's why you're here. That's why you're ready. Let's return now to the breath. Take one last deep breath in for me now, inhaling through your nose and a long, slow exhale through your mouth, softening even more. And now, offer yourself this silent prayer. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for remembering. Thank you for beginning again. You are worthy of this peace, You are worthy of this love. You are worthy of the life that fits your soul. Let this be your turning point. Let this be your homecoming. And whenever you forget, come back to this space. Come back to your breath. Come back to yourself. This is Self-Reliance Hypnotherapy, and I'll be right here with you every time you press play. Until next time, rest well, trust deeper, and know that you are already whole.